Shri Gurubhyo Namaha children. We welcome to our online learning initiative Ekalaiva. Okay, all are good no? Shall we see to the second lesson now? First lesson we seen about completely plants. This is second lesson. Along with the plants you are going to learn in animals. Okay, why I have used the word plants? No, you know very well animals food is depends completely on plants, isn't it? See the name of the lesson, animals everywhere. What does it mean? Can you guess this? The name of the lesson is animals everywhere. Just guess this by seeing the picture. Can you get some idea? Able to get? One more time. Yes, exactly. By looking at the picture, you are at least able to think related to what? No. So, which means the animals. Animals is these are the animals which can live on land. If you see these animals, exactly this is the aquatic animals. So all these are live in water. Okay, so animals can live on land, animals can live in water. Now if you see this picture, see the animals, these are can live on tree. So some of the animal can live on trees also, on land, in water, on trees. If you see these, this is a bat and this is butterfly. So colorful, no? If you see these, even though it's insects and bat animals, no, everywhere it will available. These can fly in the air. So which means animals everywhere. That's why the lesson is given the name of topic is animals everywhere. So which means animals can live on land, in water, and then it can able to fly in air, it can live on trees. So everywhere in our surrounding animals is present. That is why we are going to learn about animals everywhere. It has been categorized in the way of its based on its habitat. You should know what is habitat. Okay, for the animals we will not build, we will not give a space for it to live. No, it itself make its own home. That's why it choose the place from its natural. So it's given here natural home or surrounding of an animals where it's live, eat, grows and as a babies is called habitat. So habitat means the living place of animal made by it naturally. Okay, natural home of an animal. How it will choose? No, it will choose a place comfortable for its body condition on land or in water or even on trees. It will choose whether the place is comfortable to live, to eat its food and to grow with the protection and to protect its baby. Is the place is safe for it. Likewise it will think and choose a place for it to live. That living place of an animal is called habitat. Okay, habitat means the natural home or surrounding of an animals. It in that place it will live, grow, eat and protect its babies. So that particular place is called habitat. Understood, children? Children, now we are going to see the topic breathing in animals. You know how breathing is important for all the living beings. No, without breathing we cannot survive. No, so like that breathing is important for even animals also. So breathing means what? Just like the gas, we cannot take all the gases. No, we will inhale a gas of oxygen and then exhale out carbon dioxide, isn't it? So that all the animals need oxygen. What is the work doing? It is only not working to breathing. It is also helping to get energy. What is the work it doing inside our body? No, while we are eating, along with it we are inhaling air. No, so that oxygen is burns the food which we are eating. Then after burnt, it releases some energy. With that energy we can do any work and can walk and then do all the works. So it's the same way these oxygen helping animals to burn its food and release some energy. With that the animal can do various activities. Okay children, what is the duty of the oxygen? What is the function oxygen is doing in our body? Means it burns the food which we are eating, and through that it breaks the food and release some energy. With that energy animals can able to do the various activities for it. Then so it gets oxygen. From where it gets oxygen? Means generally from its surrounding, isn't it? So we know very well animals everywhere. So animals which are on the land, so where it get the air means it get the oxygen from the air. Land animals gets the oxygen supply from the air. Okay. Now the animals which are in water, aquatic animals like fish, where it gets oxygen, it gets the oxygen for it to breathe from water. What children? The land animal gets the oxygen supply from the air. Water animal, it gets oxygen from the water. So oxygen content present in water in the by dissolved content. So through that oxygen is going to the aquatic animal to breathe when it is in water. So this is how oxygen is supplying to the land animals and water animals. Land animals in the sense even when it's on the tree, when it fly, all these animals gets the oxygen from the air. So water animal gets the oxygen from the water. So now going to see organs. What are the organs helping the animals to breathe? So we all very familiar about all the animals are different. No. So in which way the breathing organ system is also different to the animals, that we are going to see now. So first I have taken the amoeba. It is tiny organism. It is the tiny organisms, which means very small. See, very small, minute, or even like mustard, no, that is the structure it has. Through the microscope, if you see only, we can see this structure of the amoeba. This is a structure, but this structure we got through the microscopic view, but generally we cannot see through naked eye. It is so tiny organism. So this already it is so tiny. How this will breathe? No, to breathe of this microorganism, its body surface only is helping to breathe. Okay, through its body only this amoeba are able to breathe. It is so tiny organisms. Okay, we can see this organism even through fungus also, fungus, bacteria, through that we can see the amoeba through the microscopy view only. So these tiny organism also breathing. So for it to breathe, which is helping, its body surface are helping it to breathe. So next to amoeba, a little bit bigger, next organism is insects. Okay, the word insects. So insects are, it is also a tiny organism, but not like amoeba. It is just bigger than that. So take an example of this grasshopper, cockroach. So there are many insects are there. How these are also breathing? Okay, how these animals are also breathing means to breathe. It has a body. It has a air holes. Insects have a air holes. We can call the air holes in the name of spiracles. Where this is present, no, see this body part. Here the spiracles are present. Present to all the insects, through that it able to breathe. So with the help of spiracles, these insects are breathing. It takes the same oxygen. So oxygen supply is moving to its body through the spiracles. You know, spiracles means it work like a air tubes. So through the tubes it supply all the parts of this tissue of the insects. Through this the air, through these insects are breathing. Do you know we are having a color of blood is red? Due to what? In our blood that is the hemoglobin content is present. Due to that, oxygen is able to supply from the to all the parts of the body, isn't it? The same. But even these insects are also having a blood. But look at this, the blood of insects does not contain the oxygen. Then how do its oxygen supply is taking to the body? See that it does not contain the oxygen called hemoglobin. When this hemoglobin present only, it carries the oxygen to all the body parts. When it is not contained, how do it breathe? So this is why their blood is not red in color. See, some insects blood maybe in yellow or green. Cockroach, no, its color of a blood is white in color due to not contain a iron content in its blood. That is why the blood of insects are not red in color. Okay, got it, children? Though it do not contain the oxygen supply carrier of hemoglobin in its blood, the blood of an insect is not red in color. So some insects may be yellow, red, yellow or green. I particularly mentioned the word cockroach. No. This cockroach, the color of a cockroach blood is white in color because of instead of iron content, it contains ions or glycerin, amino acid. These are the substances which present in its body, so that color of a blood is white in color. Then how is oxygen then carried to the various part of an insect's body? So we know oxygen carrier is present in the blood, then only able to supply all the body parts. No, so no oxygen carrier present to these insects, then how it gets the oxygen supply? No, the spiracles, you know, air holes or spiracles, it lead to the air tubes which form a fine network. Spiracles, it form like air tubes. It form a network that reaches every tissue of the body. So air enters through the body through this with the help of its network. The air enters through the body of the insects through the network. Okay, let me tell you one more time, children. Okay, insects are breathing through air holes. Through the air holes, oxygen supply is going through this with the help of spiracles. Understood? Insects blood are not in red in color because of no oxygen carrier is present in it. So oxygen carrier presence only can supply it. If there is no oxygen carrier, how it will breathe? It is also breathing with the help of spiracles. Spiracles work in the form of air tubes. It form a network. So network, it is connected to all the body parts through which the oxygen supply is passing through the body of the insects. By the way, the insects are breathing. So first we discussed about tiny organism of amoeba. It breathes through its body surface. Next we seen about the insects. Okay, insects also breathing through the with the help of spiracles. Next insect is earthworm. Okay, we would have seen this earthworm mostly during a moist wet soil, no sun. With that, we can see this earthworm everywhere. You know, this is the friend of farmer, isn't it? So these earthworm also is has to breathe. It do not have a specific organ. How it is breathing? You know, with the help of moist skin. Moist means there is some water content which present on its body. If you see that, it look like shiny and some soft appearance would be there on the body surface. With that skin, it able to breathe. Okay. Amoeba breathe through body surface. Insects breathe through spiracles. The earthworm is breathing through its moist skin. So next organism which we are going to see, very familiar about fish. Fish is also breathing. It is not a land animal, it is a water animal. So water animal is also breathing. It gets the oxygen from the water. How the oxygen is passing to its body? With the help of gills. Here the gills is present. With this, oxygen is going inside. Okay, oxygen is going inside, and through the way of carbon dioxide is comes out of the fish. This is the way exchanging of gases taking place with the gills. Gills is richly supplying the oxygen to the fish. So next is going to see the next organism is frog and tadpole. Frog means adult one. Tadpole means like a baby frog. So you can see the picture. This is called tadpole. These are tadpoles. This is adult frog, tadpole. So frog itself, there are two ways. No, when it is in baby form also it will breathe. When it has become adult frog also it will breathe. Okay, you know this is an amphibian. Okay, frog is an amphibian. Amphibian means it can live both on land and in water. So in both the place it has to breathe. No, when it is on the land it uses lungs. When the frog, adult frog, when it is on the land, it will use the lungs. When the same adult frog, when it is going to live in a water, it uses a moist skin. Moist means wet. Okay, water content will be there on the body surface. With that, the frog will breathe. It is in the case of adult frog. What will be the condition of this tadpole? No, tadpole is called a baby frog. Tadpole is called a baby frog. This baby frog, see that is resembling like a small fish, no, but though definitely it will be in the water. So how the fishes are breathing through the gills, the same way the tadpoles also breathe with the help of gills. Okay, this is how this baby frog and the adult frogs are breathing. Frog is an amphibian. When it is on the land, it uses lungs. When it is in water, it is used a moist skin. Baby frog also will breathe with the help of gills. Understood? Next, finally we came to our body, isn't it? We are also human, like an animal. No, humans also breathing. Which organ is helping? No, it's helping. These lungs are helping. It is present on our place over here. So inside that, the lungs is helping us to breathe. So how we are breathing? Oh, air is passing through the nose, and through the windpipe it going, and then it supplies to the lungs. So the lungs, when air goes inside, it get expand. Okay, when the oxygen goes inside, it will expand. When it contract, carbon dioxide will comes out. This is the way exchanging of gases taking place in the human being. So as you know, human beings are mammals. Okay, mammals and all, mammals like reptiles, birds, and these and all will breathe through its lungs. Like a human being, water animal, which are Whales and dolphins, even those also is a mammals, no, that also will breathe with the help of lungs. So it's why it's called as lungs breather. Which one? Dolphin and whales. Okay, it is an aquatic animal, although aquatic animals generally will breathe through gills, no, but these mammals of whales and then dolphins also will breathe through lungs. Okay, this is how organs of breathing is different to the animal. With the help of all the animals are breathing. I hope these concepts are very easily to understand. No, last one more time let me recapitulate this. Amoeba will breathe through body surface. Insects will breathe through spiracles. Earthworm will breathe through moist skin. The frog will breathe through frog itself. Adult frog breathe through gills. Baby frog will adult frog breathe through lungs, and baby frog will breathe through gills. Human beings, whales and dolphins or mammals, they also use the lungs for its breathing. This is how organs of breathing is different to all the animals. Understood, children? Thank you.